I was able to grow my YouTube channel to over 100,000 subscribers, and here is exactly how I did it as a nobody. Hey guys, my name is Srikar, and if you enjoyed this video, consider liking it. It'll boost the algorithm, and that's literally all I ask for. But let's get right into the video. If you guys can't see my plaque back there, I think I tried to make it pretty apparent that I have a plaque, and so that you know that I actually grew to 100K. I've seen a few videos on YouTube where people talk about growing their followings, and then I can't help but wonder, where is your following? So I had to flex that plaque back there. I'll also link my YouTube channel down below, but let's get right into the video. How did I grow my YouTube channel to over 100K subscribers? For the longest time, I wanted to become a YouTuber. Since I was 12 years old, I'd been filming on my crappy iPod Touch, then my phone when I was 15, and then this pretty whack camera that I got when I was 17 years old. But throughout the entire time, I barely gained any subscribers. I think the most I'd ever gotten was like 300, and that's because I told all my friends to subscribe. And I'm sure many of you guys can relate. There are so many people out there that try to become YouTubers, especially when they're young. They realize they can't do it, so they quit, they put the camera down, they put the phone down, and they never try again. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. And that's why the YouTubers that do make it make millions of dollars, and all the rest of us are left to just stare at our laptops and work 9-to-5s. But wait, that can change. So you can totally become a YouTuber, and I am proof that you can do it because I got that plaque back there, and so can you. So now you may be wondering, how did you do it? Srikar, get to the point. And so let's get right into the video. Step number 1 on growing a YouTube following is post YouTube Shorts. So everyone's been talking about YouTube Shorts, but it's not emphasized enough. Unless you're creating content every single day on YouTube Shorts, you are not going to become a YouTuber. Yes, you can do long form content like I'm doing here, but it is going to take infinitely more time. You need better resources, you need better cameras, better lighting, all of that. And when you're posting YouTube Shorts, you don't need any of that. You can literally just pull out your phone, talk into it, add some subtitles, maybe download an app that does it for you, and post a short, and you're done. And just like that, just creating content on YouTube Shorts is the first and biggest step that you can take to create content that goes viral. For me, it took 3 months to get my first YouTube short to hit 50,000 views. To get my first long form to hit 50,000 views took me 7 years. You guys see the difference. So start creating shorts. If you want to post long, you can do that as well, but make sure you're creating short form content. Which brings me to number 2. What type of content should you post? You know you have to post shorts, but what type of shorts do I post? Well, for me, I wanted to find a theme that worked, and the one that I found that did best was storytelling. I told stories about things around the world. I told stories about SpongeBob and Patrick and all these random characters, but it was just funny and people loved it. But the most important thing was not the stories that I told. It was that I was telling stories and only stories. You see, the biggest mistake a lot of us YouTubers make is we try to post content all over the place. And when you're first starting out, you can test out a few different types of styles and see what works. But once you've found your niche, try not to divert. Whenever you divert your content, people don't know what they're coming for, and it's way less likely that they're going to subscribe if they don't know what they're coming for. So you want to make sure people understand what your channel is about. Let's say I create content on ChatGPT. And if I only create content on ChatGPT, people will come to my channel and be like, Srikar is the ChatGPT guy. They are going to subscribe. If I create content on ChatGPT and then randomly film myself doing gymnastics, not that I could do it, people are not going to subscribe because they don't know what they're coming for. They don't care about Srikar doing gymnastics. They just want to see ChatGPT content. So find a niche, stick to it, keep posting shorts, and let's get into number 3, which is stay consistent. The biggest thing that I see YouTubers doing is not staying consistent. I can't emphasize this enough. It took me 3 months to hit my first 50K video. And in hindsight, that seems like a really short time. But when I was creating content every day, in my mind, I was thinking another day that I have to keep creating content, but I knew I had to push through. And after 90 entire days of creating shorts, that is when I saw my first viral short. And within 2 months after that, I saw 2 more viral shorts. And 3 months later, I was hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So it is very possible, unless you're sticking to content and unless you're posting consistently, you're not going to go viral. So those are the 3 steps that it takes to go viral on YouTube. And now many of you guys may be wondering, how did I personally hit 100K? Well, let me break it down for you. I started in November of 2021 and I started creating content, but I quickly stopped posting. My channel was at around 3,000 subscribers at the time, which was decent, but I just had no more motivation. So I stopped for a few months and then I started once again. This time I stayed super consistent, and in 1 year, I was able to cross 100,000 subscribers. Now I'm at 126,000 subscribers. I actually haven't posted on the channel too much. And that's because of one small mistake I made, which is I didn't post content that I genuinely loved. And this is super important. So anyone who stuck around to this part of the video, just remember, unless you're posting content you love, you're not going to dedicate yourself to it regardless of how much money you make, because money is just a byproduct of what you do. And it's very important that you provide value by doing something of service that you really love doing. So make sure you enjoy your content, guys. That's the biggest tip that I can give you, which is why I'm making this video. It's what I'm passionate about, as you can tell. But that's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button, guys. It'd be super helpful. Can't wait to keep growing and see you guys along the ride. Take care.